Are you fixed?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Whoa, I'm ready if you're ready.
It's bright. Well,
I did get a little bright, but I like it.
it'll get dark in a minute.
Brings out all the amazing features in my face. Why are you laughing? Why don't you agree? Say yes, your face is amazing.
Yes.
What's up out there? Ice Tick in the house. What's going on, Ice Tick?
Hi, Ice Tick.
Ice Tick, can you hear us okay? Is everything good? Are we coming in clear tonight? Doreena's here. Ann Smith is here. Hello, hello. How y'all doing? Thank you, Ice Tick, for that feedback. Tremendous of you to help out like that. Here we are. It's Monday.
We are. We're here.
There's a lot going on in life, isn't it?
There is. This has been a busy, busy week around our house.
Happy back to school day for any of you people that are going back to school or parents of kids who went back to school today.
Yeah, I think it's a little early for some parts of the country. A lot of them go back a little later, I think. But Matthew went back today, so we've had a busy week getting him ready to go to school and all his new clothes because he's outgrown everything and school supplies and all that stuff. So
oh my gosh. Yes.
He had a great first day.
Yeah. I mean, Sharon does a real good job of getting that. I am not good at doing that at all. And so she gets ahead of the game and there's a few last minute things I think you always have to grab, but we're fairly organized when it comes to that. So I can't complain too much. All right. Stacy is here. What's up, Stacy? Great to have you. We missed you. We missed you last week, buddy. I'm glad you're here. Dina, hold on, let me read what that says.
Dina, cruising through life.
Okay, hold on. Dina, the artist formerly known as Dina, I think Dina is what it says.
Formerly.
She was formerly Dina Living Life. Now she's cruising through life. I like that.
Hi, Dina.
Glad to hear you are cruising versus living that life. That's good news.
Hi, Amy. Hi, Janet.
Amy's hi from Rye. Hi from Rhode Island. Is that what we're talking about, Amy? Kathy is here. Hi, Janet. Judy S in the house. Dorina loves your top.
Oh, thank you.
What about my top? Don't you like that? I'm wearing this shirt especially for a few folks out there that had a little fun with my red shirt last week who said it looked a little orange. And I'm an anti-orange kind of football guy. So I thought today I would represent the only way I know how with a nice blue and gold Charger shirt as we get ready for a big weekend. Yeah. We'll talk more about that in our plans, but we have some big plans coming up for this coming weekend. So Dorina loves your top.
For him than me, but it's gonna be fun anyways. Well, because I'm sure you're a bigger football fan than I am.
I came this close to leaving it behind in my plans.
But, you're the big fan.
This close to it. Let's see.
Hi, Dan.
Denise is in the house. D Walker, Dan the man is here. Nurse Nancy's a big fan of Dina's name change. Lalito Loca, they're not in incognito today. Jenny and Tony are being themselves. They're up front and they brought Greg back to college yesterday. Excellent. See, so they know they're going through that kind of stuff. I don't know if you guys just get to slow down at the front door and push them out and keep on going. Or are you packing a truckload of things to drop off and help set up dorm rooms and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we have one more to get through that, Matthew, and then we'll be finished.
Yes. D Walker said, like your haircut. I'm assuming you're talking about my hair. High and tight.
You did get a haircut, I think.
I did get a haircut. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, it looks the same.
Well, it looks a little shorter, but it's,
Sharon gets mad at me because when she goes to have her hair done before we go on a cruise, she's gone. It's like a 3-hour half-day adventure she's gone on. And it comes, she gets back and she's like, well, how does it look? And I'm like, it looks a lot like it did when you left. I think she gets mad at me for that. There's usually some color, maybe some streaks in there or something. But I call it that she rocks the Jennifer Aniston hairstyle quite often, just the straight and the curves down around the face and all that stuff. Thank you, Amy. Amy Rogers said, let's see, who else is here? Charles Hahn. What's up, Charles? Charles, thanks for the great feedback on the Cheers video. I sure appreciate that. Crazy for Carnival is here. Hello. Yes, everyone, give Lalito Loca a little love. Say hi to those kids. Nice to have them here. Oh, they said no, it was a truckload. Oof. Oh. I'm sorry. We'll be there eventually here. Yeah. Matthew we just pushed him off into 8th grade. So for us here in Arizona, that is his last year of what they call middle school. And then he's off to high school. That's weird. You know, when I was younger, you went K through 8, and then you went into high school, and then you're let loose on the world.
That's because you were on the East Coast. See, I was from
California. Is that an East Coast thing?
And we did K through 6. We did 7th and 8th together, and then we called it junior high back then.
You guys are off in the East. What's the deal? Is it what's with this whole middle school thing? Do kids really need to go to middle school? Can't they just go K to 8th and then jump into high school? I mean, what's the deal? Let's see. Yeah, so Tony and Jenny had a truckload.
Yeah. So we got lucky. Our kids, they went to Arizona. We kept it close to home, so no truckloads of things to take anywhere. Yeah,
we just drove by and threw them out of the car and said, we'll see you in 6 months or 3 months or something like that. Harold Johnson, hi from Phoenix, hi, a.k.a. Hell.
Harold 7 days coming up soon.
Yeah, 7 days till he hits the ship. It has been hot. I am not lying when I tell you that the I always say this, the thermostat, the temperature gauge on my truck as I drove home from work earlier today, I swear it said 117. I'm not even kidding you.
Probably did.
I am not kidding.
It has been so hot here that when you go out for just a few minutes, you come in and you just feel like drained, just literally drained.
It is brutal.
Dehydrated.
Yes. And I was drained over the weekend as I had to clean up that mess. Sharon was like, why did you post that? And I said, I just want everybody to see what I'm up to this weekend. I had a little mess in the front yard. We had some major monsoons.
Yeah, major monsoon.
Or as we call them out here, haboobs. They're called haboob. That's like, I don't know if that's a native Indian word or what the deal is. And so it tore down a bunch of branches from a tree. What a pain in the keister that was. So Harold's in Phoenix and he knows what it's like. It is just like hell. Yeah. I can only assume that it's Jenny, although it might be Tony saying that's when you get a good haircut that you can't tell. I disagree because you can tell.
There you go.
Look at this. Yeah, you can tell there's a cut here. Let's see. Oh, Nurse Nancy says, nice shirt. But I think Nancy was one of the key figures in the teasing my shirt last week. So I owe you one for that, Nancy. I'll get you. I will find you. Stacy, yeah, I know I should say that kind of stuff. Stacy says you should always say her hair or shirt or whatever looks great. But she knows. I mean, listen.
Yeah, he says it now, although he really doesn't mean it. So
she gets it. I married up. She married down. We're not confused about that. It's just the right time, right place, right time. Dina has a middle or junior high school here in California. So there you go. Let's see. Dorina says we live in the East. It's K through 5, then 7th and 8th is middle school. And should we homeschool? Thank goodness we can cruise off season. That's a good idea. I'm seeing a lot of stuff like that. There's a lot of alternatives to traditional education. Homeschooling. There's online grade school now. I saw on the news the other day. There's a lot of stuff
there is a lot of people doing that nowadays. Yes. I don't know if I would have it in me.
Would you have it in you?
I don't know. With some of the math these days, even though I've gone to college and taken a lot of math, I feel like I would need to teach kids the math. Go back to school to learn the math, to teach Matthew the math.
Yes. We'd have to go to school to teach the school is what you're saying. Let's see. Rachel is here. What's up, Rachel? How are you doing? Thanks for being here. Rachel, is it slap, or slape?
Hi, Rachel.
I don't know. That's a new name, and I always get excited when I see a new name on the list here. Ann Smith says it depends on the school. I've had both experience growing up. Catholic school was K through 8. Public school had middle school and elementary school. Yeah. Oh, Ann Smith went to the dreaded Catholic school. I don't know a lot of people did that besides my mother, and she said it was a little rough. But that was back in the day. They used to slap you on the hand with the ruler when you got lippy. Maybe they should still do that kind of stuff.
I don't know.
Keep the kids in check.
Maybe not these days. They're a little.
Stephen Hayes is ready to get back on the ship. New countdown, 150 days till the next cruise. Right. Well, Stephen, welcome back from what was hopefully a tremendous trip. James Clark said, thanks, Sharon, for answering my cruise questions this week.
Oh, you're welcome, James. Anytime.
All right. Were there any, James, were there any great questions? Or Sharon, Does James have any great questions we should share with the people?
It was just a lot of first-time cruiser questions.
Okay, so, those are the best ones.
And those are fun because, you know, it's just fun to help first-time cruisers.
Gotcha.
It reminds me of what it was like.
You remember the good old days?
Well, there's so many things that you take for granted after cruising a while that you kind of forget sometimes to tell people, and it brings back, you know,
fond memories.
Yeah, it makes you think about those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, I really enjoy it.
Dana's here. What's up, Dana? Castaway is in the house. Rachel, thanks for that. Slape. I like how she wrote that. Just capitalize the A.
Okay.
It's Slape, and it's ape as in like my ape case video. Yeah. Little cross promotion there. Let's see. Stacy saying, yeah, Stephen, did you just get back from a cruise? Right here. Boom. Stacy, I'm following right along. Yeah, Stacy just asking Stephen, did he just get back from a cruise? Stephen, give us a lowdown if you did something fun, because we're all jealous and we want to know about it. Dina said that new math is ridiculous. Why change what has worked? You are right about that.
That's what I say.
Yeah, we struggle with that a little bit.
A problem you can do in your head or on one line takes a whole page.
Yes, that's brutal. Bianca's here. What's up, Bianca? How you doing?
Hi, Bianca.
Yeah, that's what Nancy's saying. Steven just got back and now already has a quick countdown. Poor Nancy has 200 days.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
Do we have an update? What's our countdown?
You always need something booked when you come back to get you through that little post-cruise.
I got to check my countdown. Let's see. What's my countdown? What is my countdown? Where's my Hub app? I got to go to my countdown. There's my countdown.
Oh, you beat me.
You can't see it.
61 days.
Oh, my gosh. That's brutal. Okay, sorry.
Can't see it.
How horribly
61 days.
Sorry. 61 days, 17 hours, 44 minutes. Let's be specific.
Wow. That's specific.
Let's get specific. Let's see. Who else we got here? Melody M. In Tennessee, the cities have middle school. In county schools, the elementary school is K through 8. See, they mix it up. I don't get it. Why can't we just do all one simple thing so we're on the same page? More people agree with the new math. It's nonsense. Although we could be alienating those who love the new math. If you love the new math, raise your hand.
Is there anybody that loves the new math?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Here's some feedback from Steven. They had a great time. They ate. He ate, drank, and it was merry.
Well, that sounds fun.
That's exactly how it should be. That sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, hold on. James.
Okay, Janet. It's Janet.
Okay.
Janet is in disguise tonight.
Janet, what? Didn't she already check in as Janet earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, she's going so fast one.
We're just messing with you, Janet.
Rachel's going on the Freedom October 6th. Can't wait. And she loves how Matthew always runs to the pub.
Yeah. We were actually.
Hold on, Rachel. I have to tell you.
We were discussing that last night.
I appreciate you mentioning Matthew, but let's be clear, guys. It's never Matt. It's always Matthew. He is particular. He's ridiculous about it. Did I tell the story about in football that time?
I think you have before.
Oh, okay. So Matthew was so weird about his name and going with Matthew instead of Matt that when he was playing flag football a couple years ago, he wasn't responding to the coaches when they'd yell his name. So I pulled him aside and I said, "Dude, what are you doing? How come you're not listening?" And he says, he looks at me, and this is like 5 years ago, and he says, "Well, they're not calling me by my name." What?
Oh, sure. She said 2 years, 5 years.
Well, okay. It was a couple years ago.
But it was probably a while.
And he goes, "Yeah, they're not calling me by my name. They're calling me Matt, and that's not my name." I'm like, "Yeah, but they don't. Matt is a nickname for Matthew. You can just tell them the right name if you want to, but ignoring them is not the way to handle it." So it's very funny. He is ridiculously particular
really
about that.
Weird about his name.
Yes, like we worry about that when he's going back to school. If any of his teachers call him Matt instead of Matthew, if he'll just sit there quietly and ignore it and get mad, or if he'll ask them to correct it, or whatever the case is.
Yeah, I think he corrects it now that he's older.
Yes. But yeah, Rachel, he does love that. And it's funny you should mention that because we were just having a conversation.
Well, we haven't.
About that the other day.
The last cruise they didn't have one, and then the one before we really. Oh no, the Magic we did actually.
Oh, we nailed it on the Magic.
But a couple of cruises we didn't do it, and we were asking him last night if that's something he wanted to do on this cruise because they have it because they got the Red Frog Pub because our next cruise will be on the Dream, and the Dream has the Red Frog Pub. And what was his response? He said,
"He said, heck yeah, he does."
Yep, that's what he said. Heck
yes,
yeah.
He likes to get in there and get a Coke. And we have a couple of drinks, and it is awesome.
So we will be running to the Red Frog Pub again this time.
There you go. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Brandy is there. Good evening, all. Hello, Brandy.
Hi, Brandy.
Great to have you. Cruise Tuber is there. Okay, there they are. Back in
now he's in disguise again.
Yes, Tony's in disguise. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Christine Wagner says, you beat me. I'm 82 days till my next cruise. Oh. Yeah, we've been counting down. It feels that it was only, what, a month and a half ago that we got off the Splendor?
Oh, I think it's been longer than that.
It hasn't?
Let's see. May.
But being on here all the time and talking about cruising with you guys is really making me Jones to get back on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And share the information. Yeah. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Stacy's at 138 days till the back-to-back. Oh,
all right, stop bragging,
so
Stacey.
Jealous of that, man. That is not cool.
I know.
I hope you're going to send us some pictures or something like that.
Well, probably not a Christmas cruise, but a New Year's cruise.
Yeah, not only is he doing the back-to-back, but he's doing the Christmas New Year's kicker. Yeah. That's impressive. I'm not going to lie.
It is.
Rachel says nobody likes to do math. Okay, that's good. Castaway's got 100 days. Okay. Janet said the iPhone went dead, had to change to the iPad.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Now it all makes sense. Dana's only got 32 days till you get on the Glory. That is fantastic. 34 days for Brandy. Everyone's got cruises coming up.
Yeah.
Rachel, thank you very much for that. I only say it. Sharon sometimes will say, don't correct people on that. And I'll say, listen, you just got to do it.
Well, I try to tell Matthew, he just needs to go with it sometimes. It's
he's ridiculous.
People do it all the time.
Griff and Alyssa are here. What is up, Griff and Alyssa? How you doing?
Griff and Alyssa.
Hold on a second. I'm supposed to say this. If everyone could quick give us a thumbs up, we sure would appreciate it. Is that what I'm supposed to say? I'm supposed to say that, right? Okay. There you go. I've said it. Remember, we're not big on that kind of stuff. Vicky's in the house. How you doing, Vicky? Great to have you here. Griff and Alyssa are saying that they are just getting in. Must have just got done. I don't know if they were at a party or if they just got in from a cruise or what they got going on. Judy asks, "What's up, Judy? 111 days till the Pride." That sounds good. Is our guy still going to be on the Pride? Dr. E.
Oh yeah, Dr. E. Yeah,
he's still be there. All right, cool. All right, Dr. E will still be there.
Yeah. He's a cruise director. People either really love him or they, I don't want to say hate him, but they dislike him. One or the other.
Well,
but more people love him.
Oh, yes. It's a love-hate, but there's a lot of love out there. Cruise Tuber is announcing something. Cruise War Battles 6 is dropping Wednesday. I don't even know what that is. Have you ever heard of that? Cruise War Battles.
I've heard something about that.
I don't know anything about that. MSC, is that a question or a statement? Did you guys lock in your MSC?
Yeah, did you? We are thinking about it, but not that. We actually
not September. I just can't.
We are actually kind of going back and forth between trying to see what we can fit in. We have a few cruises booked next year, and there's one spot that we're trying to fit another one in, and that's either next June or July, at some point in June or July. So
a summertime deal.
So we're either thinking about doing an MSC or doing the Sunrise.
June or July. When is that Royal Caribbean deal?
That's the end of April.
April, May, June. What the?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, it's crazy.
Every 3 months.
That's insane. Anyway, I can't keep up with it, and I just do whatever Sharon tells me.
We're either going to do the Sunrise or MSC next June or July, and we're still going back and forth trying to figure out which one we want to do, and then we'll. Yeah,
what we need Tony and Jenny to go on that MSC and give us a great review of it, so that we can see if it's someplace we want to go. What if you guys go and then you're like, "Oh man, it was horrible. You should be so glad you didn't go." Bianca has 14 days and is beyond stoked, or beyond stoked, I should say, is an understatement. That's fantastic, Bianca. I'm excited for you and with you. Brandy's saying Cruise Wars battles. Let's see. Reggie and her man is here. Good evening, cruisers. 300 plus days till June 2019. Well, that's a little bit of a wait, but it'll be worth it, Reggie. Hang in there. Doreena's got 54 days till the Breeze, 156 days till the Divino, 480 days till the Horizon, trying to figure out when to fit another one in.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
That's it.
That is the way to go. Why do you have those kind of days on the tip of your tongue?
I don't have the numbers. We have
you got to get it together. Why can't you be more like Dorina?
We have the Horizon in January.
Then
we have the Mariner of the Seas in April. Still looking at the summer. Then we have the Horizon again in October.
Oh, that's going to be a big one.
Now we have
group cruise,
Panorama inaugural cruise in December. And then we have the Norwegian Encore in January of 2020. So
really,
yeah.
Okay.
So that's all. That's
so
what we
we're
have.
full. That's a full slate.
We're full right now.
Yes, and we're throwing in a few camping trips and such as well. And that actually, we need to get the people's opinion on that kind of stuff. All right, so here's a few things we have coming up in the next couple weeks. And if any of you are interested at all,
waiting for our cruise. We're doing
we might do some live look-ins and some stuff like that while we're out and about having fun. This Saturday, very, very big day for me. Maybe not so much for Sharon, but I'm super excited. Speaking of stoked, being an understatement, the Chargers at the Arizona Cardinals preseason opener, and we will be there. We got our tickets. We got our orange parking pass. We will be at the Great Lawn, set up there, having beverages. I'm sure it'll just be milk and orange juice and something like that, and cookies. And we will be there in the heat, sweating it out, getting geeked up for a big preseason opener. I'm super excited about it. And Sharon is trying to get us to go as late in the day as possible. The game starts at 7. I think the parking lot area opens at like 3 to 3:30 to go in and start tailgating. And I want to be there when those doors open so I can start the party. And Sharon's a little concerned that it'll be 110 out and we'll be sweating our butt off. So yeah. I don't know. Would you guys go early and party in the heat, or would you wait till the last minute and avoid the heat altogether? Let me know what you're thinking, because I think that our cruise crew here would be ready to party. I think that's what they're going to be all about.
But I have to sleep a little while Saturday because I work at my other job. I work at night, Friday night, all night. So I have to come home and sleep a little before we go to the game. Okay,
and I work Saturday. I have to be at work at 5 a.m., so I'll be up at 3:30 and work all day and then party all night. So.
But you will have slept all night tonight.
But I will have worked. I will have worked
Anyways, too. We'll be there, and we will probably go live and bring you along with us for a short.
Yeah, maybe a quick little look in at the tailgating festivities, maybe a little something from inside the stadium or something fun like that. So hopefully that's something you guys would want to see, and you'll peek in for that. And then, of course, we got some camping trips coming up soon.
We have 2 camping trips in September.
2?
We're going,
we do.
Labor Day weekend, we're going on a long weekend camping trip to Alpine.
Alpine, Arizona. I'm sure no one's heard of it. Maybe a few Arizona people.
That is going to be, that's real camping. We're going to be sleeping in tents and the whole bit. It's camping. And then October 14th and 15th, we're going to be staying in a little cabin.
Oh, that's again. September, isn't it?
Yeah,
September 14th and 15th.
Both of them are September.
No, you just said October.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm skipping ahead to the cruise.
Okay. Yeah, really. I'm not going to be in a tent October 13, 14. I'm going to be in my cabin, my half balcony cabin.
Yeah. So
crazy,
that's September. So we have a lot of camping planned in September, and then we're going to get on that cruise ship and take in some fun.
Yes. So I'm trying to just plan stuff every weekend so we have something to look forward to. Let's see. Griffin Alyssa, what's up? Here's a fun question. If you could take any charger on a cruise, who would it be? And what ship would you be on? Wow. Well, I'd be on the Breeze because the Breeze is my favorite ship. So I would go Breeze. And if I had to take a charger, I mean, I'd love to take Phillip Rivers because he's just been there for so long and he's such a great guy. He's an amazing guy. I mean, from the current squad.
Long answer.
Actually, you know what I would love to take? Probably be Dan Fouts, Hall of Fame, amazing quarterback, the great Dan Fouts. I'd probably take him because he's got some stories from the good old days of football that I'd love to hear. He's super cool, and I feel like I could kick back a few beers at the lobby bar with him. So there you go. Griffin Alyssa, awesome question. Dan Fouts, Carnival Breeze, maybe the Horizon because Mike Pack is there. One of those 2 ships. But that's the deal. D Walker's got 124 days. Somebody named Cruise Tubers jonesing for a cruise and says that they heard the MSC is accepting bookings. They are. Have they accepted your booking yet? That is the question. I'm waiting for you to commit.
Come on, are you guys going or not?
Yes, let us know. Or is that a surprise that you're going to be announcing on your channel?
Yeah.
What is that? Cruisetuber.com. Is it cruisetuber.com? Oh, I don't even know what you'd find if you went to cruisetuber.com. I shouldn't even mention websites like that because you never know what you'll find these days.
Oh my goodness.
They said they're done. They're locked and loaded. There's a thumbs up with a done.
All right.
La Lido Loca and CruiseTuber said the same thing at the same time.
Oh.
It's almost like they're the same person. Let's see. Hi for Stacy from Griffin. Alyssa, Vicky, did you see the MSC Seaside Sports Bar? Sports bar?
I did see it in a video.
Did you?
Not in person.
Maybe I need to look into that a little bit more. That might have me.
It looked like a sports bar anyways. I think it was a sports bar.
Oh, CruiseTuber said not locked in, but going to book on the 15th. I hear you. Oh boy, I jumped ahead a little bit.
Oh, wow, you did.
Yeah, I know. I do that sometimes. All right, let's keep rolling through here. Hello to Beth. What's going on? Nice to have you here, Beth. Beth knows about the heat. Beth might know about Alpine. Beth, you know where Alpine is?
It's like 4 hours from our house.
That's right. That's right.
4.5 hours.
DC 810 all the way from Mesa, Arizona is in the house. 432 days till the group cruise. Thank you,
right.
Janet. James/Janet. That's a great countdown. That is forever.
It'll get here.
We should have booked a group cruise sooner. That takes a long time to get here.
It'll get here.
DC 810 said, might join you in the group cruise in October.
All right.
Okay, you just got to let us know. We'll get you hooked up.
That'll be fun.
Let's see. We'll look at maybe booking a cruise for April 2021. That's going to be from Janet. So Janet's already getting hooked and wanting more cruising.
Yeah.
DC 810, rooting for the Cardinals. That's not going to fly here. So just so you know. So let's settle down out there, DC 810.
Well,
take it down a notch.
Most people that live in Arizona are going to be Cardinals fans.
I don't know about that.
Well, actually,
that might be a false statement. Arizona has so many transient
that's true.
People that moved here from other areas. The Cardinals have done well for themselves the last couple of years, and they have a brand new coach, so that's exciting for them. Wallace Travels here. What's up, Wallace Travel? Nice to have you. Dina said the MSC pools are a little deep. Dina's only 4'10".
Oh wow.
Her drink will drown.
You won't be able.
You just gotta hold it. You just gotta do a Statue of Liberty with that thing.
Yeah.
That's all they call it. Just hold it right up here.
Yeah.
And
I did hear that the pools are
like
6.5 feet deep, and they're just all one level, so you can't really just kind of hang out in the pool and have fun. You have to. If you're in the pool, you have to.
Whoa!
Swimming around.
The pools are meant for swimming.
Yeah.
That's an outrage.
I guess so.
That's ridiculous. I need my pool to be meant for partying.
Or for someone that's 6'5".
James Clark / Janet Moyer said, I don't comment much because we've never been on a cruise. Come on, that's where we need your questions.
Ask questions.
Yes.
We'll all
get in there.
Them.
Stacy said, go early and tailgate. I knew I could count on Stacy to come through with the right answer. Thank you. The Steaming Bean is here.
Get stuck out in that heat.
All the way from the Great North. Steaming Bean.
Hi, Steaming Bean.
What's up, Steaming Bean? How you doing? Yes,
we
party food.
Cruise.
Get pumped up. Steaming Bean said he heard somebody said party and popped right into the whole chat. So that's outstanding. Dina could bring the RV with the air conditioning. Oh, now you're talking. I'm thinking about. I got a generator, and I thought about bringing the generator and firing that bad boy up, and then you said the funniest thing the other day. So I got a generator, and I told Sharon, I said, well, I'll bring the generator, and we can bring some fans and plug in the fans. And then have some airflow cutting through the area.
I was tired when I said this.
And then Sharon goes, yeah, but what are you going to plug the generator into? What are you going to plug the generator into? You get that, right? Woo! Unbelievable.
I caught myself after and realized.
You didn't. Not until I laughed hysterically for a few minutes at you and with you. So let's see. Where are we? Okay. So Dina, yes. Just meet us there. Let's say 4:00, Dina, in the orange parking lot on the south side of the Great Lawn. We're gonna be there. So just park right next to us. I'll be in the Tundra, and you can zip right in. There you go. Party in the shade. There's not. This is Arizona, man. There's no shade here.
Yeah.
There's a few trees. The trees all fall down, like that tree in my front yard. Yeah, we'll have a canopy there. We'll have our 10x10 canopy. So we'll all be huddled wherever as the sun moves through the afternoon, we'll just move to that shady spot.
It really doesn't help. It gives you some shade, but the air doesn't move, and it's just hot. It is hot.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, Cruise Super's asking Scotty if he's still on the train. Amy Rogers said, has Matthew shown any sign of being tired of cruising? Our 15-year-old would rather be home with his friends than on the cruise. No, actually, he's going strong. He loves it.
Actually, if we ever tried to go on a cruise without him, he would be so mad.
Yeah, he'd be devastated.
I don't think we'd be able to.
He's actually more social on the cruise ship than he is at home. You know, at home he settles in, he gets on that computer, talks to people. He's in his room
on the computer,
barking at people and laughing and all that. But he's definitely
but when he gets on the cruise, he talks to people. He's hangs out with the kids, and I don't know, he really enjoys it.
Yeah, it's really weird. He'll go up to strangers and just walk right up and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah. And he wouldn't really necessarily do that at home.
Yeah, he really wouldn't do that at home. And he meets kids, and sometimes now he'll take their number and they text back and forth after, and they interact. Specifically the cruise before, there was a girl that was texting him for a while. And he was texting
easy on that. If he hears that, he will go off on you.
And he's always asked me whenever we're going to cruise out of Florida again, because that's where she lives.
Oh my God, you better lay low. You're going to get in trouble. Don't let him watch this.
He always asks me, "Are we going?"
Okay, let's change. You better change the subject right now. Don't talk about him and that girl. Griff says LT all day. Listen, I'm not against LT. I would love to talk to LT. Although I was a little bothered that he went to the Jets at the end. Just a little bit, this much, that he went over to the New York Jets. That's all. But no, LT would be great to talk to as well. But I got to go with Fouts. Steamy Bean said, last week my team Ottawa lost to Toronto in the last play by 1 point. At one point, Ottawa had a 24-point lead. Jeez Louise. See, Steamy Bean's getting into some football. Hold on, is that football or football? Which football are we talking about up there, Bean? Are we talking about CFL football? And if we are talking about CFL, what's the thought on Johnny Manziel? How's that going over up there with you guys up in Canada? Are people loving him, hating him, or what? Let's see. Oh, Joker is here. Joker, what's up, Joker? How you doing? Joker says, hi there. Love you guys. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. Wallace Travel's got a question on a 3-day cruise to Nassau. Since it's an overnight stay, what's the latest you need to be back on the ship?
Well, each cruise is different. Sometimes there'll be a time, because a lot of times when it says it's overnight, they will go back out at sea during the night and sail around in the ocean and come back in the morning.
Yes.
Sometimes they will just stay parked there all night. So it really depends on the cruise. So you just need to find out if it's going to sit there all night or if it's going to go out and sail and come back. Now, if it goes out and sails and comes back, if you want to spend the night off the ship, I think you can actually.
You can, although you'll be a little.
If the ship doesn't come back for whatever reason, something happens, then you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, and I think so. So the ship might just stay right at the port, and if it leaves the port, it's so that it can go out, have everything open, the casino can open, the shops can open, and all those extra things.
That's why they go out.
Part of the deal,
so that things can open back up. Yes. Because sometimes in the port, most of the times in the ports, they can't open.
Yes. But be warned, so if you do crash out in Nassau and you go to get on the ship the next day and it turns out there's bad weather or something that prevents it from pulling into port, you could be in a little bit of a jam there.
So you just have to find out
yourself.
If the ship is going to leave, and so if so, what time, because I'm sure you'd have to be back on the ship probably like an hour before it takes off. So just call the cruise line and ask them that question.
There you go. Joker's going on the Vista in 30 days with the family. That sounds like a good time. You're going to have a blast. We were just rewatching our Vista videos the other day.
Yeah, we were looking for something. We were watching.
We were looking for that red frog info.
Oh yeah.
And that's the one that we went on, and we did not make it.
Yeah.
It was devastating. Matthew was devastating. It was a back-to-backers. Who's doing the back-to-back? Stacy is. Oh, those back-to-backers. They get you. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Christine, longtime camper here. Would love to see your camping videos. Okay. We're going to do it. We'll see what kind of signal we get. We will either record a bunch of stuff and bring it back, or we'll do some live stuff. And I will tell you this, that when we go to Alpine, Arizona for Labor Day weekend, you might get a glimpse of the entire Sharonatsea entourage.
Actually,
there could be kids,
the Alpine
grandkids. I mean, it could be crazy.
It's going to be, I think, all of our daughters and their kids. It's going to be a whole family.
It's going to be chaos.
So you'll get to meet them all.
Yes.
And I was told that, well, one of our daughters said that they have Wi-Fi there.
Oh, I don't know.
Because the other daughter was asking if there was, because she can't go without Wi-Fi, so she was asking the other one, and she said there is. So let's hope she wasn't just saying that.
Yeah, it's about a 4.5 hour drive, and it's right on the border of New Mexico, but it's kind of like north and east from here, if I'm not mistaken. So it's in the middle of nowhere, but there's a little town right nearby. So we'll see how that plays out.
Little is
yeah, there's like 10 buildings. I mean, it's a little town. So
it'll be fun family time.
Yeah, so Christine knows it. Camping, it can be a good time.
Yeah,
I'd rather be somewhere where there's a lake so we can drop the boat in the water, but that may not be the case. Charles, I don't know if they'll show games on the big screen. They might. I think that we were on a cruise, and I think they showed the Monday Night Football game. Maybe it was a playoff game. I remember it was the Packers versus somebody a couple years ago.
I think it was a playoff.
And that was on the big screen, and that was pretty cool, and that was fun.
They don't always show them, because a lot of times they show the dive-in movies, so it's not at night. But they will, if you go to one of the sports bars, you can usually find some games on.
You can go there, you can go to a casino bar, or depending on what channel it is, it might just be on your room.
Yeah.
If you get lucky, if there's some ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox type affiliate stuff going on. So a couple options there to see your game. So I've seen a couple games, and we're gonna have to plan that for our October cruise. I've already got it laid out. I've done the research already. Chargers play the Raiders on the day we get on the ship.
He's researched what football is going to be playing all.
Then, and we were talking about this last time, I think, then we get off the ship in New Orleans. And that Sunday, the Chargers play the mighty, mighty Cleveland Browns. So, and I don't take that game for granted. So if you're a Brown fan, I'm not saying anything, because y'all beat us 2 years ago when you were about to go not undefeated. What's the opposite of undefeated?
Defeated.
Unwinning. If you're about to have a winless season. So there you have it. Cruise Super, that was a thumbs up for the live feed. Well, I sure appreciate that. That is so nice of you. Zelix is in the house. Hi, Zelix. What's up? Nurse Nancy wants to know, does MSC really have topless sunbathers on the Lido? Because she's not sure if she wants to be involved in that kind of shenanigans.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
I heard that since it's kind of European based,
European
and in Europe, that's kind of a norm, I guess, over there. Mm-hmm. So I heard that it's not like everyone's going to be topless, but sounds like there were enough to be noticed.
I would be topless in a minute. I'm not afraid to just go out there.
Including, I heard that possibly kids, so.
Yes, there you go.
I know that, if we went on a cruise and it was topless, I don't think it wouldn't really, not that we're going to participate in it, but it wouldn't bother us just to be there so much. But I would have to think twice, I think, before taking Matthew, just because at his age, I just think that would be weird. I don't know.
And I would have to start a whole separate YouTube channel just for those videos. And we'd have to have some kind of a secret dialogue to say the topless videos are on the other channel.
Oh my gosh.
Something like that.
Yeah. So it'd be, I don't know. I think it'd be a little.
So if anyone can confirm or deny that rumor, that'd be great. And we'll take Matthew and be like, sorry, no Lido deck today. But I just want to go on the Lido deck. No Lido deck. No Lido deck for you.
I don't think it's all over the ship. I think it's just, out by the pool maybe.
Yes. Our first cruise on Carnival.
Oh, yeah.
Our first cruise on Carnival, there was an upper deck by the smokestack, and it was an adults only area, and they were topless.
Yeah, Carnival used to have up there, all their ships up there, they had a little gate that you would open and go in, and it would say 18 and over.
Yes.
And you'd walk up the little stairs, and on the top, it was just a topless area. It was kind of like maybe what now they call the Serenity area, but it wasn't. It was in a different location on the ships then, and it was called the adults only area. But,
well, and the funny thing was, I'm pretty sure I got a pretty bad. That's where I got that sunburn.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you went up there once, and
you're
like, I gotta go check this out.
Excuse me. We went up there. I didn't go by myself to the topless deck to go check it out. You went too, but Sharon did not go. I don't think she didn't brave the toplessness. And there was only 2 or 3 people out of like 30 or 40. I think mostly just adults were going up there to get away from kids and see what was going on up there.
But they did. And then Carnival, I forget what year. Our first couple cruises, I think, had that.
No, they stopped it pretty quick after that.
Really quick.
I think when they really made a big swing to go be family oriented and do a lot of new things with the ships, they put the kibosh on that deal.
Our first cruise was in 2002, I believe. Yeah, 2002. So probably by, I don't know, maybe by like 2004 or so, they probably stopped doing it.
Yes. So like it was devastating that they took away my topless level. Bean had a Dan Fouts jersey when he was a teen. Dude, what'd you do with that? Did you keep it? I hope you kept it somewhere. It's a souvenir. Somewhere I have my cherished Stan Humphries jersey. I don't know if any of you guys can appreciate that, but Stan Humphries, the only Charger to ever throw a football in the Super Bowl that they got beat by the 49ers. There's a little trivia for you guys. You're welcome. DC810's a Bears fan. Let's see. LaRae Roberts. What is up, LaRae Roberts? Welcome to the channel. That is a new name. I haven't recognized that. Everybody please say hi to LaRae. What's up, LaRae? First coming in cruise in May. So excellent. Glad to hear from you. Thanks for being involved. Tony said he does own cruisetuber.com. Nothing there yet. All right, then. This sounds like one of those sites where you go to it for something innocent and it can turn on you.
Maybe that's where his MSC videos are.
Oh, yeah.
MSC top.
Oh, is that where the MSC videos are? My bad. I'm with you now. I got you now, Tone. Let's see. El Taco is here. El Taco H, what is up?
Hi,
ETH. Good to have you here, buddy. Oh, man, a taco. I would kill for a taco right now. I've been on a diet lately, I'm not going to lie, and I'm trying to drop a few pounds, and a taco sounds delicious. Beth knows where Alpine is, not far from Springerville. Exactly. We cut down a tree, a Christmas tree in Springerville not too long ago.
That was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Let's see. Nancy said, Janet, are you going on your first cruise on the group cruise? I believe we can speak for Janet, alias James Clark, and say yes, that is the case as of right now.
Yes, and she is super excited.
Yes, and we are super excited that she chose to lose her cruising virginity, if you will, with the Sharon at Sea cruise crew on the group cruise. So we're super excited for that. Let's see. Bean said, would you guys be intrigued with a Vegas meetup for cruiser YouTubers?
Oh, that sounds fun.
I would, but I don't even know when we would squeeze in a Vegas meetup.
Well, if that's a weekend trip, though, we could probably squeeze that in sometime.
You think we could do a Vegas trip?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're down.
Yeah, throw out some.
Put it together, Bean.
Oh wait, isn't he in Vegas? Or were you in Vegas? Or are you just in Vegas now?
I don't know. Bean, listen,
you're not thinking this weekend or something, are you?
Whoa, yeah. Don't do that. We're getting a lot of. We can't keep up with that, Bean.
That's a little quick.
Tony wants us on the MSC in a month. Vegas in a week. I don't know if we can pull that off.
Yeah, let us know what you're thinking.
Are you seeing this thing right here? See, I'm telling you, it totally stands out. I have a lot of gray hair in my little short goatee, and there's a little patch. I think it's like getting darker again. I don't know if you guys are noticing that. It looks like I might have had like a chocolate shake or something and forgot to wipe my mouth. But look, it's not dirt or anything. It's just some hair that refuses to go gray.
Part of your body's getting younger.
Do we have something? Do we have like a reverse graying, like something that'll turn my hair gray instead of make it dark again? We got to look into that because that's weirding me out. It looks like I have a little mark right there. I feel like Drew Brees right now.
But it'll be cooler at least.
Janet used to live in Phoenix. Did not like it. It's too hot. It is a little bit hot.
Yeah.
And Beth doesn't like that heat either. Manziel threw 4 interceptions in 1 half. Wackadoodle. That was brutal. Lito Loca says, that'd be awesome to see the entire family. Well, awesome is one word you could say.
You will see them.
It's a mixed bag. I'm not going to lie to you.
Hopefully no drama. Yes. Girls can be a lot of drama sometimes.
3 sisters can really throw some knockdown fights.
Although, now that they're older, they get along pretty well. Yeah. Although, once in a while, they still have.
That's not the case.
They still have their moments.
You kidding me? 2 years ago, we were arranging Christmas plans because some of them were fighting. Couldn't be in the same room. They go over it quick, but boy, when they fight, it escalates quickly. Yeah. So, okay, you'll see the whole family. I hope you're not in shock. Just prepare yourself for it. Nancy just did the camping thing. Fun times, but also not a cruise. No, you're right about that. And Nancy threw it a little go pack.
Yeah. Oh, I saw some of your pictures, Nancy. It looked like fun.
Yes. If MSC does allow being topless sunbathing, that would put a new meaning to see you on the Lido, wouldn't it? That would be. Hey, I'll see a lot of you on the Lido.
That's for sure.
Yeah, we'll do a little research on that and see. But I don't know if I don't know. I think Matthew would just be too embarrassed to even go out there.
He would actually just be embarrassed. I think at the
like
age
when I was
at.
13, I probably would have stared from the corner with some binoculars and checked things out.
Not too obvious on the binoculars.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at those things.
Yeah,
but Matthew's not that
would
way.
Be embarrassed, I think. Right
Oh, Bean says he'd fall off to see if they show a Canadian football game on the big screen. Yeah, I don't know. You never know. I mean, they can throw a curveball. But I know if there's a big event on occasion, they will show some of those things on the big screen. And maybe it just has to do with if there's a demand for it.
Yeah,
but
like Super Bowls and things. Like
yeah.
That. But yeah, I don't think the weekly.
But you'll get somebody who's not into sports, and they'll be like, I want to watch, a movie. I want to see Wonder Woman again or something like that on the big screen there. And then they'll turn it back on. They'll do that. I mean, why? Going to the sports bar is always fun to watch it with a bunch of sports fans on the ship. We did that once, and but a lot of times now the big bar area where they have the games, if they don't have a true sports bar, is adjacent to the casino. So if you're a non-smoker, or if you don't care for smoke at all, you may not, want to hang in the casino because it can be a little bit brutal for folks that don't smoke. And every ship's a little bit different on how they process that air and pump that fresh air in and stuff like that. So that can really mess you up. So there's just a little heads up for you. Janet says, alias James Clark, is already packing for the group cruise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I like that attitude. Charles said Princess shows him. Just wondering if Carnival did. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works with the games.
I haven't seen them when we cruised in October during football season in the past. We haven't seen them on the Monday Night Football or Sunday.
Well, I'll let you know because I'll be on the Dream. I will give you the breakdown.
The Super Bowl, but yeah, in the sports bar, we've watched them in the sports bar before, or the bars by the casino. The Red Frog Pub has some TVs in there, and it's kind of hit and miss in there because sometimes they're playing music in there, like entertainment, so they don't always show the football games in there.
Yes.
At night.
All right. And just a word of warning, Steaming Bean says he likes to go topless. So some of you might be excited about that. Others may want to steer clear. I'm not sure how you feel about that. But if you want to, you can go to Steaming Bean's channel and you can make your own decision if you want to see that dude topless. Might be sexy. I don't know. Let's see. Anne's giving 2 thumbs up. That's so nice. Boobs are boobs. No big deal. Okay. I think you said it all there, Bean. I like your attitude. Dina it wouldn't bother me to be on a ship that has topless sunbathers if it was in a private area. Yeah, exactly. The Epic, as in its early days, had a topless area. Norwegian Epic. Am I right there? Am I saying that right? Let's see. These guys talking a little bit about the group cruise coming up. Wendy's in the house. Wendy Belcher's here. Kristen McCaskill. Hello. Good to have you guys here. Charles Hahn identified himself as a Bears fan. DC810, Charles, immediate best friends now. They're both Bear fans. Joanne is here. What's up, Joanne? Great to have you. Let's see. Steaming Bean was thinking Vegas down the road a few months away. Put it together, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Give us some dates.
We'll make a trip.
And we'll see what we can put together here. That would be fun.
Sometimes we like to go to Laughlin instead of Vegas because in Laughlin, we're big spenders. In Vegas, we just blend in with every other jamoke that's out there. Kristen McCaskill says October 5th in Vegas. I don't think I could do that because I got to get on the Dream on the 7th.
Oh, yeah. We'll be getting ready to
be a little tricky. Let's see. Joker said, good talking to you guys. Hopefully I can listen again. Joker, it's been good, buddy. Yeah. Thanks for checking in. We sure appreciate that.
Maybe Vegas in November?
Yeah.
November's good.
Oh, okay. Let's throw that Vegas out there in November.
All in November, pretty open. I know.
See you on the Lido. Is the group cruise 2019? Where's it going? On the Horizon Group Cruise. Give us a scoop.
Where's it going or the date?
Cruise Tuber, alias Tony, said is your Horizon Group Cruise 2019, and where's it going? Give us a scoop on that.
It's October 13th, 2019, and it's going to Ocho Rios, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel. It's a 6-night.
There you go.
Out of Miami.
Out of Miami. A 6-night?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to miss that 7th night.
Yeah.
I am going to miss that 7th night big time. So there you go. So yeah, so Tony and Jenny, you guys can hook up for that. You know, it's a long way away.
Yeah,
throw some money down. It's a piece of cake. It's not like we're asking you to jump on a ship in a month. I mean, that'd be insane. Anyone who would ask someone to jump on a cruise ship in a month with just a month notice has got to be crazy. So there you have it.
Well, hey, if we were retired, we would do it.
Well, maybe.
No.
If we were retired, I don't know if we'd have the money to do it. We'll see how that retirement plan goes. Janet says, Janet also lived in Laughlin.
You won't be retired until we do. So. No,
well, we'll see. Well, that's why we got to get the Sharonatsea Empire has to take off so we can retire early. So if you guys want to see more videos from cruise ships, then tell your friends, get on the Sharonatsea bandwagon. Then we retire early, and then we're good to go.
We'll just cruise our life away.
There you go. I think people retire when they get to 3,000 subscribers.
Oh, really?
Is that what it is? I don't know. Tony and Jenny, have you guys retired yet? You've broken 3,000 subscribers. How does that work? Give me the lowdown. Vegas after Christmas. Okay, I'm with you.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. What camera are you using for your live show? We are just using a little.
It's a webcam.
Little webcam deal.
It's not the one with a computer. It's a external.
Just a USB plug-in. I'm not even sure the brand. And with the way the light is, I can barely even see it right now. All right, what we'll do? We'll give some info on the camera.
Leave it below.
Why do you have some feedback? Is it clear? Is it grainy? I don't know how the picture looks. I'm looking at it right now, and it seems pretty clear. But you guys can let us know if it's all right.
It's clear when we look at ourselves. I don't know what you see.
Zellick says, "How was your Splendor trip?" It was awesome.
It was great.
Yeah. Log in, check out some of the vlogs that we did, but it was a fantastic cruise. We had a great time.
It was.
That was the one we did the cheers on. And by the way, yes, the cheers video is out. If you have not seen it, you can go see it. It's mostly informative with a couple of video clip highlights that Sharon threw in there. And I thank her for not putting the final highlight, which is me virtually passed out in bed on the last night of videotaping for the cheers deal. Because we really pushed the limits.
I put that on another video.
I'm pretty proud of myself, though. You showed some video, and I was really mixing it up. I was going in a lot of different directions with drinks. I mean, I covered a lot of bases. Hard alcohol, beer, mixed drinks. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And I hung in there pretty deep into the game. So I'm proud of myself. I don't think I embarrassed myself too much.
Yeah, the Splendor was nice. We really enjoyed it. That was our 3rd time, I think, on the Splendor. And we probably enjoyed this.
3rd time or the 4th?
I think we enjoyed this one almost the most. We had some great friends with us.
Yes.
As well as the excursions we did this time. Las Coletas, that was our 2nd time doing that. We just love that little island there. Off
if you're thinking of the excursion to Las Coletas in Puerto Vallarta, Sharon made an amazing video of the food.
Oh, stop it. He's making fun of my food video.
I am not. I'm saying there's an amazing video of the food that you get there, because the food was fantastic.
No, he said nobody wants to see the food. I said, but somebody specifically asked me. I feel bad because I can't remember who, but someone specifically asked me about the food and if I could post pictures of all the food. So I did that video. Whoever you are out there, I don't remember, but I did that video for you.
There you go.
So you can see all the food.
There you have it.
Anyways, but that, and we did a great tour in Cabo. Cabo is not really one of our favorite ports anymore. But this was an awesome tour. So we really enjoyed it.
There you go. Nurse Nancy rubbing it in that she's doing a back-to-back for the group cruise.
She is.
What?
Yeah, she's going to be on the ship before our group cruise, the week before our group cruise. So she'll be already on there.
Nancy, I want to make one thing perfectly clear.
Can you hold us a spot at the Red Frog Pub?
No, that's not it. Because then she'll be first in the Red Frog. You stay away from that Red Frog Pub. If I get there, if I run to the Red Frog on that ship, and I get there, and you're in there in your bathrobe with a cocktail at the bar already, there's going to be hell to pay.
No, maybe she could stand outside and guard it and not let anybody in.
You can be like, they're closed, they're remodeling. That would be cool. Then you can that'll get you on my good side. Tony is saying the Loca. Oh, he's commenting. Loca is in our name, you know. Loca, crazy Loca.
Okay.
I don't know if Sharon's not particularly bilingual, so she may not know that.
Oh, stop it. I know French.
Yeah. Please. You've never spoken a French word. We've been together for almost 20 years. I don't think I've ever heard you say anything French.
Well, you wouldn't know because you don't speak French.
Are you kidding me right now? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Okay, I know about as much French as you know Spanish, okay?
I know plenty of Spanish. Yo hablo mucho español, okay? Come on. Stacy says that the radio's going, he'll be able to retire 5 years after he's dead. Dude, I hear you. I hear you. Like, I'm getting older, and I feel like retirement, it's not that far away. I feel like I can almost reach out and grab it. And then I remember that...
have another cruise to pay for.
Yeah, so there you have it. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, Matthew, I hope you don't have big college plans because we got some cruising to do, baby. We're going to learn on the fly. When's the deadline for adding a third person to our cabin on the group cruise? Serious question. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back into cruise talk. Beth Ellinger, tremendous question from our friend down the road, Beth.
Well, you can do it anytime up before final payment, but
the rate.
If there are no more cabins left, your cabin is for just 2, and they'll have to move you to another cabin. So if there aren't any cabins left for 3, then you won't be able to do it. Or maybe there's some left for 3, but it's, in a room you don't want to be in, possibly.
Yes.
So, and also if a cruise line has, when it gets to be so full, it'll hold so many people. So even if you have, it'll hold, I'm trying to think of a way to explain.
Come on, spit it out. Everyone's on the edge of their seat waiting for this information.
People. So even if you want to add someone to the room, sometimes it's not possible if they're at their capacity, even if they have rooms left. Like if they have more people with 3 or 4 in a room and they're at their capacity of people, then they may not let you.
So the total amount of people, the cabins can accommodate a total number of people more than what the ship is actually allowed to hold. Yeah. So to speak. If that makes any sense.
If you're thinking about it, I would just keep watching, or I'll watch, and when the cabins get to be really slim pickings for having 3 in a cabin or so, then you're going to want to make that decision and either book them in at that time or not. That
is some detailed information. You can't get that anywhere else but from sharonatsea, guys, just so you know. Or I'm totally confused. I have no idea.
You just need to watch. You can do it anytime up until final payment.
Yes. So there you have it. Griffin and Alyssa are the same way as far as retiring 5 years after death. Yeah, they got to come up with a new program for that, don't they? D. Walker said, very clear. Thanks for the feedback. We are looking clear. That's good. So you can see my logo right here. Crystal clear. The sharp edges of the lightning bolts. Thank you. Seems fine. Picture looks good. Thank you. Stream is good. We got some good feedback there. Appreciate that. I'm going to use my phone for my live show. That's what the Bean says. We used our phone a couple times, and it comes out pretty clear. I just can't read a dang. It's hard enough for me to read. I mean, listen, I got my specs right here. I could rock these. Hello there. I'm your librarian, James. I can see everything now.
It's a little hard to read on the phones. Or you're sticking up here trying to read it.
If I'm just reading something, I'm going to put the glasses on so I can see a little bit better. But here, I'm much more comfortable without it. But every once in a while, it takes me a second to kind of tune in on what I'm reading here. I think that's why I lose myself so often, because all the words look a little jumbled after a little while of staring at the chat feed. So there you have it. Oh, George said, great picture. George, what's up? George Rigo is here.
Oh, hi, George.
What's up, George? George just pops in out of nowhere and says, yeah, great picture. Marky Mark says, Norm. Yeah, Norm. What's up, Marky Mark? Thanks, buddy. I'm pretty sure he's making a little Cheers video comment there. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the beginning part was ridiculous. I thought it was cute, the whole Cheers reference thing. I enjoyed it, so I hope you guys did too. Let's see. Bean says on his cruise he was the king of the lady drinks. I don't know what that means. I mean, were you foo-fooing it out? Is that what we're talking about?
Foo-foo drinks.
A lot of foo-foo. Did you have an alcohol drink with whipped cream on top and that kind of deal? Yeah, Stacy. I think Stacy was disappointed. I held my booze pretty well and was hoping for some more drunk footage. You didn't have, there was the one night I got to 15 drinks. And that was a night where we were at the lobby bar, my buddy that we were with, Anthony, and we were there at the bar and we were pushing it. And so I got to 15 and they were like, oh yeah, that's it. That's your 15th. And I'm like, okay, I'll just buy the next one. And they're like, no, you can't buy it.
And he knew that, but then
I don't think I knew it, or I forgot it, or something like that.
You had already, you had been drinking too much, and you know how it is. Once you forget about those things, you're just like, I want another drink.
Yeah, and I'm like, what do you mean I can't buy? I'll just buy one. No, you can't. So you get to 15 drinks on the Cheers deal, and you're done. It's like they cut you off from it. So Anthony still had a few left. We worked his deal out, but whatever. I'm not going to talk about that. But
I managed to go more than 15.
I did. Yeah, I went over the limit, but I don't want to say that loud.
And he made it back to his room. He found the way.
I did find the way, didn't I?
You did.
And then what? Did we have a great, stimulating conversation?
I doubt that.
Or did I walk in with pepperoni pizza on my chest and pass out? Let's see. Jenny just asked how you met. Why does she make me ask the questions? How did we meet? We met in a parking lot.
Oh God, that doesn't sound nice.
We did. We met in the parking lot. Yeah. In the parking lot, a Dunkin' Donuts parking lot.
Yeah, well, that's true. We met at Dunkin' Donuts. That's all we're gonna say.
And that's it. That's the truth.
It is the truth. It is.
Yes.
The truth.
One day we will. We talked about that actually. We in doing this channel.
Whoever comes on the group cruise will hear the whole story.
Oh, really? It's. I don't know if it's worth $2,000. I don't know if it's $2,000 story. I mean, if it gets you on the group cruise, I'm excited about it. We've talked about that.
Go on the group cruise for less than $2,000.
We talked about that, with doing the channel and
for under $1,000.
And how much do people how much do you want to just talk about cruising or how much do we talk about us? And we like talking back and forth with everyone and finding out about you guys. And there's some channels that are tremendously successful and all they do is just talk about themselves and what they do. So we try to gauge how much to incorporate. So maybe there'll be a time when we'll throw out a little more info about, how we got together and all that kind of fun stuff. There's some good stories. There's some fun background going on.
We got married. We got married in 2002.
Yeah. So that was a long time ago. Feels like forever. Yes. But I mean, it's an interesting story how a single dude living on his own meets up with a gal who's a few years older than him with a couple of kids and how that whole thing blossoms and flourishes and all that. But I will say right now that Sharon owes it to me that she even knows what a cruise is because I was the one who first came up with the idea to go on a cruise. True or false? Well, True or false? True or false?
True.
Yeah.
We said we're going to go on a cruise for our honeymoon.
Right.
It was our honeymoon.
That's right.
But I always wanted to go on a cruise.
Well,
I always thought about it and wanted to.
It's thanks to me. Thanks to me, I'm going to say that.
And that was our first cruise.
So there, cruise tuber. Tony, there's a little info for you. Reggie and her man said Las Caletas food looked great, made us very hungry. It was like shockingly good.
Yeah,
I think you worry about that because it's a place they bring everything there and they set it up. It's not like there's really kitchens or someplace. I mean, they bring it all in on a boat each day and hook that stuff up.
And
so it was pretty amazing.
Outside in the heat, it's amazing that it stays nice, but they have ice and everything out there. And it's
Nancy said I was going to hold that spot for you guys, but now it's on, Jamie. Oh, Nancy.
She'll be sipping our drink as well.
You will be. You'll be there and you'll have your robe on and probably some Carnival back-to-back slippers or something. Your feet will be up. And just be waiting for me with a nice greeting. She'll be giving me one of these greetings. Hey, how you doing? Let's see. I haven't done food in my video. Cruise Tuber said that. Hold on, you have done some food in your video. Zelik said that belch was funny in the Splendor video.
Oh, you know what? That is
the classic
funny.
Belch.
But some people think that was real. That actually was not real.
Are you sure?
No, it was at the end. And I'll tell you the real story.
Oh boy.
This is how it went. We were actually walking back to the room, talking on the camera, and Jamie actually did burp. He really burped. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that.
Sharon freaked out because I just ruined her.
Now we're going to have to do this
footage.
over. We're going to have to do this over. So we actually did it over, and right at the end, purposely, he just did that. It wasn't a real one, but he did that fake burp on the video just to be funny. So that was actually the fake one.
What a jerk.
But yeah.
What a jerk.
And we weren't going to go back and film it again a third time. So.
There you have it.
So yeah.
Let's see. There's a silly question. I think we'll avoid that question. Great. Hey, thanks for the great input though on the channel. We really appreciate that. You have a tremendous insight. What a jerk.
I miss all the good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you did miss the good stuff. I just had to block somebody for a horrifying comment. What a tool, huh? Wow. Well, I guess some people have, no life at all. So there you have it, guys. Junior Talbert's back in the house.
Hi, Junior Talbert.
Junior, glad to have you here. Or is it Junior JR? I forgot. I'm going with Junior because J with a capital J with a little R is that's the deal. Hey, where is Sam? And Sam said you had some questions that you want to ask while you were in the block mode when I had you out of the mix there, which I do apologize for. It took me a little bit. I figured out how to bring you back, and now you're back in the game. So we're glad to have you. To go to the shows on the cruise ship, do you have to have a reservation?
Not on Carnival.
Not on Carnival. Other cruise ships you do. Each cruise ship's a little bit different. So, but on Carnival, it's first come, first serve. Yeah. Just get there early and you'll be good to go.
Some of the newer shows that are out there, you do need to get there about 45 minutes out early and stand in line. There'll be a pretty long line to get in there. Mm-hmm. But that's just a couple of the shows.
And 45, that might be a little bit of a stretch. 45 minutes early.
No, we waited 45 minutes to see Flick. Both
well, that's that Flick though. Flick is the newest, biggest thing that they have going on.
Well, yeah. As I said, the new shows.
Janet, don't worry. We'll throw some elbows and we'll get you a great seat.
The new shows, not the other shows, but the newer ones.
DC-810 for the group cruise. Are the cabins in a block, or can we pick our cabin?
You can pick your cabin. I had some cabins reserved at the beginning, and those are all gone. So now I'm booking people in at the current Carnival rate, but I'm booking them in at early saver rate. So if the price happens to go down, I'll adjust the price. And
what are the perks?
And
what are the other perks on the group cruise?
Well, and it includes $75 onboard credit automatically just for being in the group because I'm pulling you into the group. Then if Carnival is having one of their sales when you book, or down the road, if it's like $50 onboard credit or whatever the case is, you will also get that as well. So you'll get,
and that's because you book early saver.
So there's a possibility of getting like more than 75, But
75 is automatic. And what else do you get?
So that's not, everyone's might be a little different because people that booked after that, there's a couple of people that booked in when they had that $100 onboard credit. And so they have like 175. And then there's other people that have 50. Some people booked in when there wasn't any. So it's a little unfair in that way, but those are the people that booked after those blocker rooms were gone. So, but if
that's the way it is,
but they can still grab onboard credit if a sale comes and the rate's still the same.
And if Sharon books it, she can keep an eye out for that. All right. And what are the other things going on with the group cruise?
There's going to be a free hour cocktail party.
1 hour free, all you can drink. Are you guys hearing me on that? All you can drink. For an hour.
Free group T-shirts.
It doesn't sound like a long time, but I don't know if you've ever done all you can drink in 1 hour. You'll be lucky if you make it to dinner. Trust me on that.
Yeah. Free group shirt, and then we'll have some other prizes and giveaways and just random things throughout the cruise. And
you get to spend a week on a ship to Sharon. So you got that going for you.
That's not exciting, but
you got that going for you, so that's nice.
So it'll be fun.
There you have it. Ann Smith is bailing out. Ann, good night. Good night. Ann. Charles, I did that already. It took me a minute to see him. I do apologize for that. For SN, he gone. So thanks for the heads up on that. That's the only bad thing about going through the chat is sometimes I don't see something as quick as you guys do. So and you can't like go backwards in it. So that's just a bad deal there. And there you have it. So that's the scoop. Good night, Ann. Giff and Alyssa said, at least you didn't have your first date at Walmart.
Oh,
well, hey,
is that what your first date was?
Yeah, I will only say that we met at Dunkin' Donuts. What we did after that, we haven't, divulged that. So maybe it included Walmart, maybe it was Kmart, one or the other. You never know. Rachel said Walmart can be fun. Jenny said, sweet, thank you. Yeah, right. Jenny's like, that's not an answer. Jenny's from New York. She's probably going, I want a real answer. Because Jenny said, sweet, thanks from Jenny for the answer on how we met.
Oh.
She's from New York. She's not satisfied with that answer. I would tell you that right now. I know the girls from New York. We really did meet in the parking lot at Dunkin' Donuts. Now, how we both got there, that's another story. Yes. That's a whole other thing. Krista Robinson. Hey, what's up, Krista? Hey, my husband and I have had a lot of dates at Walmart. Yeah, for some people, that's like, grocery shopping and date night. It's all the same. Oh,
wow. We've had a lot of dates at Walmart.
Yeah. We spend a lot of quality time there. I'm a big fan of Walmart. Great story. Jamie's the cruise bringer. Thanks for sharing. Yes, I did bring the cruise to Sharon. And that's why she loves me.
Yeah, but you didn't know I'd be so addicted, and now.
Well, that's become a little bit of a problem. I'm not gonna lie.
And now you're stuck cruising.
Yeah, there's times when I'm like, can we talk about anything besides Sharon at Sea?
Can we go somewhere else
for 2 minutes?
No, we're going on a cruise.
Oh yeah, it's Sharon at Sea or bust in this deal. We got caught on the Love and Marriage game show, and the entire crowd on the Paradise found out that our first date was at Walmart and wouldn't let us live us down. That was Griff and Alyssa.
How funny.
That is awesome.
Oh, that was fun.
We thought about that. I'll tell you what, I don't know. Some people would love to go up and do that. When we went on our Alaska cruise, there was a couple that we went with. Some friends of our daughter went, and they were a ton of fun. And they went up on the Love and Marriage show. Dan and Jessica. Yeah, and so you see a few glimpses of them in the Alaska vlog. And they went up, and that was a riot.
They were funny though. They had kind of. Well, they're kind of crazy, have a lot of crazy stories in their life anyways. And and a lot of them got brought out up there. So it was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, Griffin, listen, I praise you because I don't know that I have the guts or the balls, to be honest with you, to get up on that stage in front of everybody. So that's for sure. That is for sure. Let's see, what else we got going on? Oh yeah, Griffin, listen, we're the celebrities for the rest of the cruise. I can only imagine how that would be, because you go on there early in the cruise or mid-cruise, and everybody knows you after that.
You do. You start noticing. I notice we see people when they are up there, and then you wouldn't notice them normally, but you notice them later.
Yes, and sometimes I want to say hi to the person, but I'm like, they must be so annoyed. They're probably done with every person coming up and saying hi and commenting. So that's funny. But you're right, Stacey, that ought to be a great memory for those guys for sure. Rachel said on our last cruise, a couple got married on the cruise, and the whole family was there. And they said, where was the last place they did it? And they said their room number with the curtains open. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, you go on there with your family, and then all those little dirty secrets come out, and people are mortified. Let's see. Junior said, I like drinking salt water. What, Junior, that's a little odd because that'll kill you, so you may want to stay away from that. Janet said I might be glued to you and Sharon. That'll be fine.
That's fine. You're right across the hall, so you're not far.
Yes. Oh yeah, you're gonna be right there, Janet. Janet will be at the door like, hey, I need my room service. How do I do that? Like, no problem. Okay. Let's see. How much deposit for the group? Oh, DCA 10 said, how much deposit for the group cruise?
Well, the normal rate is $250 now, since the group is gone. But right now, it's $125.
So normally it's $250 a person to book and put the money down.
Right now, Carnival's having a promotion where it is half off, so it's $125 until I think it's the 14th, and $50 on board credit.
Okay.
So you can get an extra $50 right now.
So there you go. So if you want to book the group cruise now, you contact Sharon here in the next couple of days, and she can get that going for you. Junior said the Chargers are his fifth favorite team. Thanks very much, Junior. I appreciate that. Ashley saying, when's the group cruise? October 2019.
October 13th.
October 13th, 2019. So a little bit over 1 year away. That is so long away. So Ashley, first off, hi Ashley. How you doing, Ashley K?
And just to make, we are going on the horizon in January just to, this was my excuse, to see the ship before the group cruise so that we can spend a lot of time with the group and everything and not be focused on the ship as much. So we are going to.
We booked the Horizon because we're super psyched to go on the Horizon. We wanted to cruise again with Mike Pack, our favorite cruise director. And we thought it'd be good to get on the ship once and see the whole lay of the ship. So then we might be able to organize things a little bit better and make things a little smoother and easier for any get-togethers, meet and greets, and all that kind of stuff. Because not only will there be the hour cocktail party, I'm sure there'll be a meet and greet going on after we get on the ship.
Yeah, we'll do some other things.
Say hi in person and all that kind of fun stuff.
You don't have to go to everything. You can do as little or as much as you want as a group. So, and we're going to try to put together one of the ports where if anyone wants to go on an excursion together, we can do that. Not every port, although if you want to come on the same excursion, you can. But I'm thinking possibly Cozumel, maybe going to like Mr. Sancho's or something, just because that's a good place to hang out as a group. So we'll see what everyone else's thoughts are on that in the Facebook group for the Horizon.
And Sharon made a great point because listen, if you want to go on the group cruise and you just want to maybe go to the free drink deal and that's it and have a good cruise, you do not have to do anything. You can. There's no prerequisite that you have to show up to any event or anything like that. If you just want to go and you like the sound and you just want to get $75 onboard credit and not even see us, you can do that too. So there's no rules. Yeah, you call your own shot. So there you go. Griffin Alyssa said it was fun, but it was nerve-wracking. I couldn't think of any of the answers at the time. You almost have to study the questions to be prepared, but it makes for funny moments. That's a riot. Alana's here. Alana, what's up? Just tuning in. How you doing? Glad to have you. Alana said, I'm just back from my last cruise a few days ago, and someone got engaged on that cruise as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We love when people get married on the cruise, unless it's a cruise that we're on, because then we have to wait for the marriage party to get on board, and that's always they're always a little bit of something weird going on, and they're dragging their feet. And then we have to wait for them to get on, so that makes us mad.
That would be a nice place to get engaged, though. That's
Let's
nice.
see. Yes, Alana said, let the countdown begin. Lalita Loca said, when in January? Are you talking about the January cruise?
The Horizon? The 26th.
Yes, January 26th.
It's an 8-day.
Are you guys going to go?
Day.
Because that is mine and Matthew's birthday cruise.
And the price, the price is cheaper now than when I booked it. When I booked it, I booked it at a higher rate. So what was it? Actually,
I don't know.
About 3 weeks ago, I actually got a major price drop, and I switched our room to a better room up higher.
So we upgraded. We went from the seventh. We went from deck to
back to deck 10. Deck 10.
Lido?
Yeah.
What room? 10282?
Yeah. Well, no, it's the one next door. That one was gone.
Who was it that noticed we're in 10282 last time? Who was it that was on the ball with that? I forgot who that was. Someone called us out because we're always in the same cabin, 10282. Yeah. And we do get that cabin a lot.
We do.
On the Dream, we will be in the aft. What cabin will we be in?
It's 94 something. It's in the aft it's the end aft cabin on the port side.
End aft cabin on the port side? Are you sure? The port's on the left side?
Right.
Right side?
Right. No, I meant right for the left side. I mean right. Sorry,
left?
That's confusing.
Sounds like an Abbott and Costello moment we had there.
Yeah, it's on the left.
Who's on first? Let's see. Judy has been here the whole night and just chimed in to say good night. Judy, thanks so much for being here. We really appreciate it. A lot of us on Carnival Ecstasy to the Bahamas, Nassau, and Princess K. Oh, how'd you like Princess K? Was that awesome or what? We look forward to going there at some point.
Yeah, we haven't been there.
Yes.
That's nice.
Beth said we're really looking forward to going back to Mr. Sancho's. It would be awesome if the group goes there.
Oh, okay.
We could definitely go there. Are you sure, though? What's the place I like better than Sancho's?
Paradise Beach Club.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but we're going to go there this time.
Okay.
We're probably going to do that on the Dream Cruise.
I'll go wherever the group wants to go.
No, we love Mr. Sancho's, too. We went there before, but it is it's a little more fun in a group atmosphere. When we went the first time, it was with when our daughter cruised with us and her family. So it made it fun. But, if it's just the three of us, it's kind of more of a fun party type.
What, just the three of us?
So yeah.
I don't know if the three of us is more of a party atmosphere.
No, I said it's that type of place, so it's fun.
Okay.
When just
you mean Sancho's?
Yeah.
Okay. So. I get it. Alana's laughing because her cousin just got married on the trip that they went on. So they were the ones that were dragging their feet. Oh, you got to go on early. As you walked, did you see all the diamond and platinum people like giving you like a scouring look as you guys walked by them? Because we hate to get passed up by anyone else.
It doesn't take that much longer.
Alana's working on uploading the videos. That's cool. Oh. Yeah, listen, once you get them uploaded, let us know where they can be found, and we'll put that information out there. Janet James Clark said, when's yours and Matthew's birthday? Matthew is the 29th.
You don't know your son's birthday.
There's a lot that goes on in there. Because all of our birthdays are in the 20s. I'm the 24th, he's the 29th. And when do we leave?
We leave the 26th.
26th. So my birthday will have passed.
It's the boys' birthday cruise.
But at my age, I celebrate the entire week that I actually lived another year.
Oh, yeah. He's like a kid when it comes to his birthday.
Yes. It's
ridiculous. And our anniversary is the 19th. So January is a big month. Big month for us.
There you have it. Junior said, what's the best cruise that you've been on? Well, so far we've always said the Breeze.
The Breeze is our favorite ship.
Was our favorite ship and probably one of the best cruises. Although we've had a lot of good ones. A few of them are hard to pinpoint.
It's hard because some of our cruises are good for different reasons. Sometimes it's the people we go with. If we go with family and different things, the ship may not be a newer ship, but we have such a great time with the family or some of the things we're doing or a great port. Other times it's more the ship. So it's really hard to pinpoint.
Like Alaska was great. There was 16 of us and we had a blast.
But the ship wasn't probably one of our favorite ships, but the experience was one of our best.
And it was a blogger cruise with John Heel, so that made it better. So it's kind of like twofold. There's the ship that you love the most, and then the cruise and the experience you had. This last cruise we went on was great because we went with some friends. One of our greatest cruises was it the Freedom? When we met Marty and EJ?
That was the Valor.
Or the Valor, I'm sorry. The Valor, Matthew's first cruise ever. We met a family of 5, and to this day, we're great friends with them. And we have cruised and vacationed with them and gone on to just, have a great relationship with those guys. So just depends on the surroundings and who's with you sometimes.
But the ship-wise, it's the Breeze.
There you have it.
But we've had a lot of other, great experiences.
There you go. Nancy's with me. Paradise Beach has such a nice pool. Yes.
It does.
I'm a pool dude. I am not a fan of the sand in my crotch.
It does have a little better pool than Mr. Sancho's or like Nachi Cacombe or anything. It does.
Chucky's got the cabin 9476 on the Breeze. First time aft balcony.
Oh.
Chucky. What's up, Chucky? Chucky just pops in at the end and starts commenting. Chucky, you are going to love it. Once you go aft, you never want to go back. I would be happy. We were talking about being in one particular cabin, 10282, a lot of times on the Lido deck. That's definitely Sharon's favorite location, I think. But if it was up to me, I'm aft balcony every time. I love the aft. I love looking out the back and just seeing the wake of the ship. It's so peaceful and calming.
It is nice.
Yes.
I like both. I like to kind of switch back and forth.
There you have it. Lana said, of course, a couple videos are on now. So, Lana said, have you lost count of how many you've been on, or do you have an accurate number? Oh, yeah, we know exactly. How many have we been on?
Let's see.
23.
Yeah, we've been on 23.
Well, technically, I've been on 24, but I don't like to rub that into Sharon's face. But anyway, together, we've been on 23.
Yeah, because we're looking forward to our cruise in January. It'll be our 25th Carnival cruise, and that'll be our milestone cruise.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that.
So if you want to go on the horizon in January, Tony and Jenny, if you're still out there.
You can celebrate our milestone cruise with us.
Yeah, you could be part of that deal, and that'll be a good time. What's funny is, we tell people that we've been on a lot of cruises, right? 23. And for most people, they're like, oh my God, that's insane. And the funny thing is you get on the ship and you meet people who 23 is like laughable. Like they've been on 40, 50, 60, 100. they introduce people when we go to our little platinum party where these people have
when we go to that party,
hundreds and hundreds of days on the ship.
Diamond people and things in there.
There's a ton of them.
There's a lot more people that haven't been on it, but yeah. But
well,
you
when
see
we
them
first started cruising, there weren't that many, platinum diamond people, and
that's true.
And it's only been the last couple of years cruising, I think, has really taken off, and people have gotten hooked on it.
Market out there. I mean, and all the different cruise lines, and they're all coming out with all these new ships now. And,
yeah, totally.
And it is, it's a big market.
Totally. Let's see. What else do we have?
Nowadays.
Nancy said, I thought you were saying February 29th, like he was born on leap year, but you meant January for Matthew's birthday. It'd be great to go on a birthday cruise. Yeah, we're trying to see if we want to bring him to the steakhouse. We might just do that.
I think we're gonna go to the steakhouse on his birthday night.
Yes. Let's see. What else we got? Griffin and Alyssa are bailing out. Good night, guys. Thanks for the involvement. Great chatting with you and having you here. Thank you so much. Let's see what else we got. Alana said, amazing. Griffin and Alyssa quickly responded 4. They've been on 4 cruises. Cruise Tuber said, I hate to admit this, we were booked on that cruise, but canceled. What? Which one? The Horizon one?
On the Horizon?
Is that what you're talking about?
The January one?
Man, you missed what could have been the greatest cruise of your life, just so you know, guys.
Well, get it back. Look it back.
Alana said, are you planning on taking the panorama in 2019? That'd be my dream.
Yeah, we're on the inaugural cruise. We're already booked on it.
Yes, that's the 3-day, right?
It's a 3-day.
It's weird. The inaugural one from LA, from Long Beach, is a 3-day. Then they come back and they start doing the week-long one. So it's almost like the 3-day is maybe like a dry run. I don't know, like just a little test run or something like that.
Yeah, it's midweek. It's like the 11th to the 14th.
So our schedule allowed us to do that one, but not the full week deal.
Yeah, and that actually works out great for us since it's December because right before the holidays is a hard time for us to be away anyway. So it works out really good.
There you go. Jay Baba Boom said, hey. What's up, JJ Baba Boom? Sorry, I got to make that right. JJ Baba Boom, glad to have you here. I almost said Baba Booey. JJ Baba Booey. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys know what that means, Baba Booey. Some of you do, all you Northeasterners. Chucky goes on a birthday cruise every June. That's how you make it last a week, Jamie. Yeah. You're right about that, bud. That's an excellent point. True. I'm going to make that thing last as long as I can.
I know. Since they're going on a birthday cruise, we switched. We were going to do our Mariner cruise in June over the summer, but we moved it up. We're going on my birthday in April. So I told him I needed a birthday cruise too. I
don't like how Matthew and I have to share a cruise and you get your own cruise. It's a little unfair.
Are you saying we need to book another cruise?
Maybe. Cruise Tuber, Tony got a wild hair. Maybe try the Celebrity Edge, low impulse control. He said yes, they were lost a deposit and everything on that Horizon deal.
Oh no,
man, wouldn't that have been crazy if you guys were booked on that and we just happened to announce it? You're like, oh my God, we're all going to be on the same ship in January. Too bad, because I would have gave you a list of some cool birthday presents I would have liked and everything. I would have made it real easy.
Celebrity Edge. Oh, I saw that ship does. It looks amazing. Although I checked into some of their first cruises and they are expensive.
Oh yeah,
they are very.
The Celebrity.
Pricey. Yeah.
Yeah. JJ was in the giveaway live stream for with Matthew, but changed the username. Okay, nothing wrong with that. You can change usernames. Okay. Hold on though, JJ. Was that one of the ones where I had to kick some people out? You weren't one of the misbehaving ones, were you? All right, we'll see.
We'll keep our eye on you now.
Yes, watch you. Wendy's looking at cruises on the horizon. $9 or half off deposit.
Like the $49 one, that doesn't apply. They're $149. They're more usually. Although the best time, if you can't get the best time is when it's half off deposit, not the $149, because you get a little cheaper. It's like $125 then.
There you go.
So, but that's the best time to book it now. And I think that's kind of, other cruise lines do their newer ships with the reduced deposits usually, but Carnival doesn't.
Alana's thinking about that 3-day as well. Inaugural cruises are always iffy.
Yeah.
We know we're pretty mellow, and it wouldn't be such a big investment. We could drive to LA from here, so we wouldn't have to spend a couple grand on flights or anything.
We booked it when it first came out,
so we could pull it off.
It wasn't bad. The price wasn't bad. Now it's gone up quite a bit. But yeah, it just goes to Ensenada, but we'll probably stay on the ship there because we're not really interested in getting out there.
Yeah, we just want to check out the ship, so we don't. I don't think we even get off the ship.
We're just gonna go check out.
We just want to scope it out, get the lowdown, and enjoy it, and see what the newest ship has, and then and
John Heel will be on it too.
Oh, Johnny! I love spending time with John Heel. We're kind of like this, buddies.
All right.
We're big husky guys. We like each other's company.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Beth would love to do a Valentine's cruise for her 50th birthday.
Oh,
well, but you could, Beth, but I don't think that you can book cruises 25 years out. So I don't think you could do that. See what I did there?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, okay. I'm well mannered. Cruise tuber, hey now, Baba Booey. Yes, there you go. I know you guys would know that. Joy Russell, what's up, Joy? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Joy. Here. Chiming in a little late in the game with my birthday cruises in April 2020. That is fantastic.
Oh, great.
But listen, you're gonna have a birthday before that. You could bump it up to 2019 if you want.
Where are you going on your birthday cruise? What cruise ship, and where's it going?
Yeah, Joy, give us a rundown.
We like details.
We'll look forward to it with you. That's for sure. JJ is confirming that JJ is a 100% good person and not one of the bad ones. So.
Okay.
And we were even giving away stickers or something like that. So there you have it. Yeah, the Edge was a little bit too pricey. That's what Tony said.
Yeah.
Amy Rogers would love to try the Edge, but the ports are just so that we've done a million times before. I'm going to pay more. That's a good point by Amy. If I'm going to pay more, I'd like to go someplace different.
Yeah. I know. That's kind of, it's hard to find a good balance. That's the trouble. One of the problems we were having trying to plan something for next summer is some of the ships we want to go on. We've been to the ports multiple times and don't really care to go to those ports. Well, it's not that we don't care to go to them, but it's just
you can just kind of take them or leave them at one.
We hate to spend the money to go to them when there's other places we want to see, and then some of the places we want to see are on either an older ship or, which I don't mind, but they're not during the time we need to go. So
that could be a little tricky.
We'd really like to do the Panama Canal, maybe Bermuda. We're looking like maybe we might end up doing Bermuda, but I really would love to do the Panama Canal.
Good night, Dana. Say good night to Dana.
Oh, good night, Dana.
Good night, Dana. Have a good sleep. Oh my God, look, it's been an hour and a half already.
Oh wow.
An hour and 32 minutes.
It goes by so quick.
This is crazy. Let's see. Dina said I'm not getting on the Panorama until May 2020. Not sure on the date until the work schedule is finalized. We hear that for sure. But we'll give you the lowdown. We want to get on that thing first.
All the bugs will be worked out for you. So
yes, we'll work out those bugs. Let's see. On the Carnival, me and my family are going on October 19 and adopting a little girl in October. Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
That's so nice.
That is super nice. Rachel said her husband wants to go on a Royal Caribbean. We're going to break through and go on our first Royal here in a couple months, and we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be fantastic. I'm a little afraid because I don't want to go on another cruise line and then be like, oh, my God, I should have been on this cruise line the entire time.
And I got a pretty neat room, so I'm kind of going to sucker them in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to have an aft, kind of like an aft corner balcony up on the deck tent.
I don't know.
Anyways, but so hopefully
it's an aft.
It's a little bigger room. So
that's how she got me. She goes, I'm going to book an aft. And I'm like, okay, I'll go. I love that aft.
Yeah. But if we like it, if we enjoy it, we will definitely go on another royal ship, probably like Serenity of the Seas or one of the bigger, newer ones.
Let's see. Yeah, Alana said, I know what you mean about frequenting the same ports over and over. Alana feels that way about Nassau. Yeah, totally. Not a ton to do there. A couple of cool things, but not a ton to do. Joy says, going on the Carnival Breeze after watching your Caribbean cruise. Oh, Joy.
Aww.
That is so nice. Thank you so much.
You're going to have a great time.
Joy, you should sneak in a group cruise with us. Now we're talking. Thanks, Joy. That's nice of you to say. We're glad we could have an impact on you. See, I told you somebody's watching those videos. So there you have it. All right, listen, we're mellow now. We're at the end of the chat stream. You guys have been tremendous tonight. We should probably start breaking this thing up and letting everyone get back to their lives.
Yep.
All right, any final announcements that need to be made? We've talked a lot about the group cruise, so if you are interested in it at all, you just want pricing info, if you just have questions and you're not ready to book, just contact Sharon.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Just throw it out there.
I'll post my email in the description below once this goes to replay, and you can contact me by email, or you can send me, if you're on Facebook, you can contact me too by private message on Facebook.
There you go. Alana, you got some videos out there. Throw your info out there on the chat stream and let people know where they can see your videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, join. If you haven't joined the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew on Facebook, join that group.
Oh, yes.
And then you can post some of your videos on there, or at least post one so that there's a link and other people can watch them too.
Yes. Yes, so, we're into sharing. We're not trying to lock down things or anything like that. We want others to be involved with Sharon at Sea and other stuff. That's why we get along so great with Jenny and Tony. We're not competing YouTubers. We're not competing. We're a family of love, a loving family.
We all love cruising.
And I don't know if someone was talking about some kind of cruise war battle thing some other cruise people have. Do we know anything about that? I don't know. Just keep an eye out on La Lido Loca. Just keep an eye out on those guys and see if anything exciting comes up in the next few days.
Good night, Tony and Jenny.
So there you have it. Good night, everybody. We sure appreciate it. Remember, Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew on Facebook. Sharon at Sea Travel if you got travel information or questions, and that's the usual stuff. Yep, and there's a sharonatsea.com page too. We don't really mention that, and that actually has lots of links to other information and a few articles and things that Sharon's written and that are kind of cool and stuff like that too.
That's where I started. I started originally with a blog, and I used to write a lot of things. I'd write reviews from our cruises and just different things, and then it kind of led to more and more and into this. And
there you have it. Very nice. And JJ, I'm not. Joy, thanks so much. That's so sweet. JJ, I'm not sure the fastest way to learn how to swim is. I would say maybe a lesson at the local YMCA, but that's just me. I don't know anything about that. Thank you for the kind words, everybody. Appreciate it. Ashley, have a good night. Ashley, make sure you comment a lot earlier next week. I'll be looking for you. And thank you, and happy cruising.
Yeah, happy cruising, guys. Good night.
Happy cruising. Let's go Chargers. I'll see you guys on Saturday night.
I'll see you live Saturday.
Live from the Great Lawn at Cardinal Stadium. You'll see me. I might even have a drink in my hand.
Matthew will be another giveaway.
Matthew giveaway video coming up this week.
Midweek, watch for his video, and the winner will be announced next Monday night during our live show. And a little secret this time, whoever wins has to be live and respond live to get the gift. Otherwise,
Alana, usually
draw a second name.
Usually it's every Monday night. There are occasions where it gets bumped to Sunday based on my work schedule. Yeah. So we'll notify you through either one of those group sites, Sharon at Sea Travel on Facebook or Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew.